Here at Grioga Games, our casual 3-round modern event here. We are at A3 Club Street, sunny Singapore. Well, not so sunny right now because it's evening. I'm casting alone here because Wilfred just left. So here we have Yikang Chong versus Jeremy Ma. Jeremy Ma looks like he's playing some form of blue-white control deck. Oh, hi, Wensi.
Hey guys.
Okay, so here we have a famous diva girl, Wensi. And
Please.
yeah, we call her that. So yeah, it looks, yeah. Now that I remember what Ikang's playing, he's playing the Grixis Death Shadow deck.
Yep. And recently he has upgraded one of his fetch lands, dual lands, into another Steam Vents, if I recall. Yep. So previously it was like a red or blue and another color, and it was kind of useless.
Do another card, even Sunken Hollow.
Not sure. I can't really remember. But hopefully this change will give him an edge over the deck Jeremy is playing. What deck is he playing?
I'm not sure. It looks like blue-white control.
Okay.
Okay. So Ikang holding on to that what's that Snapcaster Mage on his hand. Doesn't seem to have any threats right now. Does he play Delver? I'm not too sure about that. He might be playing the Delverless version. So, okay, so plays Inquisition of Course. Like, okay, playing the more, what seems to be the, what's that? The more hand attack heavy version. So here comes, he sees all the remands and sees the remand and sees the lightning bolt. Interesting. I'm dual multitasking here. Alright, so what do you think about this matchup? Who do you think has the higher upper hand? Sorry, Death Shadow or the blue-white control. No, this seems to be Jeskai Flash. My bad. Jerry Ma's more known to play the Jeskai Flash, so it's probably the Jeskai
so
Flash.
actually, I don't have a deep understanding of the Jeskai deck, but in terms of player experience, I would say Jareem will have the upper hand because Ikang is he only recently started to actively play in the
Ikang
modern event.
definitely one of the more newer players here. So in terms of experience, gonna be a little bit short-handed, but you know, it is Magic. Anything goes. Sometimes you can just get lucky and stuff.
Yeah, and also I got some feedback from one of our staff about Yikang's playstyle. Apparently, he makes it very apparent when he draws cards. So because it feels like he's playing to enjoy the game, not because he's playing to win.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so when he plays, he doesn't like. He literally basically just gives away what he has in his hand.
Yep.
So
That's true.
Yeah.
I think that's what most new players play to feel. Actually, you can't really fault them for that. I mean, when you're new to the game, you're probably not gonna want to try and enjoy the game as much as possible.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely something to watch out for if you're gonna try go newbie crushing, but definitely also a sign you want to get rid of if you want to be a little bit more serious at the game. But otherwise, I think it's fine if you just want to have fun. It's alright. So Ikang having a very weak turn 3 there, gonna pass the turn back to Jeremy Ma. Normally as the Grixis Death Shadow, they're gonna be casting stuff every turn.
Yeah, he was actually having a pretty strong start from 20 going down to 12. Actually 13 in the last turn.
I think it's alright if he goes down to 12 actually. So this enables his Death Shadow to be much bigger.
Yep.
Actually lets him cast a Death Shadow. So he casts Serum Visions.
Yeah, I think it is.
Because he's a new player, Joe.
Wait, what did Joe say?
You can point out the mistake.
Okay.
Like this is something.
So basically, right, what Ikang could have done better there, right, is he could have Serum Visions first and then did the cycle. This will cause him to look at the top two called the scry to be more instant in value. Because if you scry good cards at the top and you want it right now, you can just discard cycle off the street river and get the card instantly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, playing the fetch land after the Serum Visions, something you generally do not want to do.
Why is that not a recommended play?
Because if you play fetch after Serum Visions, you're gonna fetch end of turn, or immediately after the Serum Visions. So it's gonna make your scry a bit awkward.
Oh right.
You're gonna
yes, that
disregard your
makes
scries, and so Serum Vision just becomes blue, draw one card, which is not the best thing in the world. So here comes Thought Scour, milling Yikang for 2 and drawing him a Thought Seize, it seems. So most likely gonna fire off the Thought Seize and check if the coast is clear to deploy his Death Shadow. What do you think?
Does he have that shadow in his
Yeah,
hand?
most likely he does. So let's look at Jeremy Ma's hand right now. See what he has. See what exciting goodies Jeremy has in store for us. Okay, so he's gonna tap red. Probably gonna bolt Yikang. Okay, sets him down to 5 after the Thought Seize. Oh no, he has Restoration Angel. Okay, Thought Seize, you're gonna lose 2 life. Seize Remand and Sacred Foundry. Okay, so this makes Jeremy's next play very easy actually, because all Jeremy needs to do now is to shock himself the Sacred Foundry, animate the Celestial Colonnade, and swing in with both Celestial Colonnade and Special Angel for the win. So Yikang kind of just dug his own grave right there.
Well, in the first place, he has been making a pretty bad play turn after turn. So
I mean, he is a new player,
yeah,
so
and look at his comical body language.
yeah, probably a sign of weakness to Jeremy Ma, preying on this new player, thinking the free qualifying points, that season qualifier
Yes,
gonna be mine.
Spicy.
Free booster packs, yeah boy, smack. Yeah, and Yikang bites the dust. You can't block, they're both flying. That's right, you can't block Yikang. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
you lost.
He
Yep.
scoops.
Scoop-de-doop.
It's a quick game.
Yep, not really quick, but kind of a very well navigated game by Jeremy Ma. Well, not really navigated by Jeremy Ma, more of Yikang navigating his own game to the fucking ground. So, but yeah, Yikang definitely needs to take note of take better care of his place right there.
Yes, I agree.
So Jeremy Ma here gonna go sideboarding. He's probably gonna put in more spot removal.
Yeah.
Like a Path to Exile, if that's not already in the main board. If
Fatal
he has
push.
Fatal-
Wait, that's
no,
black.
That's
Yeah,
black. He's
okay,
playing a
sorry.
Jeskai deck. I actually think Jeremy Ma as the Jeskai Flash deck has Spell Queller. So Spell Queller might be a very good addition from the sideboard if it's not already in the main board. Spell Queller, what it does is it's gonna set Yikang's tempo back by a lot, and Yikang does not have that much in the form of removal. All he has is Terminate and Lightning Bolt. And if Jeremy Ma is able to kidnap his, say, critical Death Shadow under the Spell Queller, Yikang is really just left with nothing and 2 life.
So what is the Jeskai Flash's win con?
So Jeskai Flash's win con. Jeskai Flash acts as a pseudo control deck with Celestial Colonnade as a main win con. It also has Snapcaster Mage as well as Spell Queller to have a lot of tempo plays. A big play that Jeskai Flash can make is Restoration Angel flashing your Spell Queller to kidnap another spell.
Okay, so if Spellcaster Mage is in the deck, why isn't Torrential Gearhawk?
Because that costs too much mana, Winsor.
So wait, so it's in standard because it's in standard.
It's in standard because it's the only replacement for Snapcaster Mage in standard, Winsor.
Alright, okay, I understand.
Alright, so both players going off to the sideboard here. Yikang chooses to take out the Thought Skull. What do you think of this option, Uncle Joe?
Eating.
He says beating, which I can infer as Yikang is asking for a beating from Jeremy Ma. So
No.
Eating.
Yeah, he's
Yup,
he's
no,
eating.
definitely heard the first one. So gonna put in probably gonna put in Pyromancer, young Pyromancer on C? No, probably not. Okay. Yeah, took out Thought Scour.
So do you think there's any better substitutes for Thought Scour that he might have put in?
Well, Thought Scour is actually kind of an essential part of the deck. Oh, is that Ramo?
Okay.
Hey, Ramo!
Okay,
Sorry,
we got distracted by
side-
Final Fantasy.
Sidetracked by FF15.
Yep.
Wilson just summoned Ramo and is gonna call upon the Zappy Zapster's Lightning Bolt. There should be a Ramo. I think there should be a Ramo altar for Lightning Bolt. That would be pretty cool.
So for those who aren't informed, we actually have a working PS4 in our lounge, and anyone is free to come by and chill out and have a couple of games on us.
And yeah,
Just don't overwrite anyone's save file, please.
Don't override the save file, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so both players going to shuffle their decks up here. Yeah, I'm not sure what Yikang put in his sideboard actually, but Jeremy Ma also I already talked about his sideboard, my bad. But I think what Yikang wants to do is to have more hand disruption if he doesn't really have 4 Inquisitions and 4 Thought Seizers, but seems like he's really running a full 4/4 suite. So I'm not really sure what Yikang can do right now.
I think it's unlikely because if I recall, I think he only has 2 Steam Vans. Tasiga also, I think 2 or 3.
I mean the hand discard suite, not the Delve suite.
He has it in his deck.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, he played it once.
Alright, okay. Okay. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing that the comments are quiet.
Well, we have 33 viewers, so yeah, cool.
It dropped.
So both players presenting their decks for cutting here. Jeremy Ma gonna be on the draw. Yeah, okay, that's fixed out. So do you think, does Yikang have Mishra's Bauble in his deck? Does he run Mishra's Bauble? No.
He doesn't.
Okay, that's fair. So he draws the first 3 cards and be like, oh man, woe is me, my 3 cards are so bad. No. Draws the next 4 cards. Looks okay. I'm not sure, I can't really see the cards. Alright, so yeah. Gonna take that. Jeremy Ma gonna opt for the mulligan here, which is not gonna be so bad since it's on the draw. So who you think is more favored in the game too after sideboard?
Jeremy.
Why is that?
Because Yikang doesn't seem like he knows what he's sideboarding out.
That's
It seems like he doesn't know what he's up against. I don't know.
Well, that's I mean, I think he knows what he's up against, but the sideboarding one makes a lot of sense. Yeah, he probably doesn't know what to sideboard.
Yeah.
So I think normally in this matchup, anyway, Jeskai Flash will have the better side post board games. So that makes sense. So most likely going to see a turn 1 fetch shock into Serum Visions. Yes, that's what we're going to see. But does Yikang see it though?
Do it! Come on, we believe in you!
Come on, Yikang. Play the Serum Visions. Clearly biased. Wait. Wow, chooses not to play the Serum Visions actually. This is very interesting. What do you think of this play, Wensi?
How many mana does Serum Visions require?
Single blue, Wensi.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, this is... What do you think of this play, Uncle Joe? Yeah,
He says beating again.
yeah, clearly asking for a beating from Jeremy Ma. Yeah, I'm really unsure. We have to talk to him after this game.
By the way, Groga does not advocate violence.
Yeah, we don't advocate violence of any sorts. We only advocate violence. No, we don't.
Play.
That's not violence. That's kind of turning your cards, moving your cards around rubber playmats.
Alright, yeah.
And
I
then
guess.
tapping on a few screens. So here, Yikang goes for the end turn fetch. Probably gonna get a dual land, but Steam Vents. Okay, Steam Vents. That's very steamy.
Quality commentary.
Quality commentary right here at Grixis Games. Want to see more of this quality commentary? Do check us out on Tuesdays as well. Standard 8 p.m. UTC plus 8 Singapore time. We'll be here every day on
Also
Tuesday
on YouTube, yep.
and Wednesdays. Wednesdays is the same thing, but it's modern. But pretty sure you know this since you're here already. Check us out on YouTube as well as video on demand. We always upload our past events, any events as we have the winner box tournaments. We have RPTQs, we have PPTQs, we have everything. So here's Inquisition of Kozilek. Oh, Jerry Ma does have everything as well. Sees Serum Visions ×2 and Path to Exile and Lightning Bolt. Okay, very control-ish hand.
Yeah.
Takes away the Path to Exile. Okay.
Okay, what would be your choice, Uncle Joe?
I think that situation you probably want to take the Lightning Bolt, because then if he removes a creature with Path, you can
get
a
mana.
basic land.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. Path does deal with a creature that has toughness over 3, which is relevant if the Death Shadow can get accelerated to a sizable amount, which is not beyond the realm of possibility for Econs deck.
So here, Jeremy Ma top decks Spell Queller, one of the cards I've been talking so much about during the sideboards, but only has 2 mana open at the moment. So wait, oh yeah, okay. Ikang draws here, has Remand on the standby on Jeremy's side. Really don't like this play from Ikang. He needs to be more aggressive in his plays. I feel he needs to start discarding that Street Rave and getting the card. Unless he doesn't have Street Rave in his hand, in which I'm sorry, you're probably very unlucky. Where's the Street Rave? Yeah, okay. So he's doing exactly what I want him to do. Street Rave, draw a card. What is it? It's I can't see it. Is that Tasiga? No, doing some abstract hand signs, probably conjuring the dark arts, summoning a demon to aid his cause. So here's a Flooded Strand on Jeremy's side, indicating Spell Queller mana. I'm not sure if Ikang knows this though. Yeah, Ikang also forgot to crack his Polluted Delta on Jeremy Ma's end step. So yeah, quite a folly there. So here's thoughts. He's probably gonna okay. So I want to pose this question to you. Would you Spell Queller the Thoughtseize here?
Spell Queller the Thoughtseize for what? It depends on what Jeremy is trying to hide in his hand. If he doesn't have any reason to hide the Thoughtseize, then it doesn't matter.
That's true. So this probably indicates that Jeremy does have something to hide in his hand, I guess, or he just wants to have some form of tempo play, put the Spell Queller out. Yep. I'm not really sure if that's the way to be playing against the Death Shadow deck though. But I guess if you're Ikang, you won't be playing a T1 Battle Rage combo.
So what is the suggested line of play, Uncle Joe?
Okay, so if now you want your
Thoughtseize.
I think that this is like as we mentioned in the stream, Ikang is a new player, so there are certain things that are very prevalent that you see in new players play. I think that Ikang's like awareness of what he's supposed to be doing or what is his game plan is not very coherent. So as a result, he seems to be doing things a bit haphazardly. So say for example, he has the Death Shadow in hand. If you really wanted the Death Shadow to be something that could be a lightning bolt, which is why you take the Path to Exile in the first place, then he should have cracked his fetches for shocks. Get his life total down low enough, right, that his Death Shadow presents a significant threat, and then you can back that up with Hand Disruption and try and get rid of whatever else is potentially problematic. But it seems like he is running in opposite ends. But this is just something that he'll learn as he plays more. And he gets more experience with playing the deck, and like what his opponent is trying to do as well. So I think the issue right now is that we don't really know what in. Okay, now we know what in Jeremy's hand. So we have Lightning Bolt. What's the blue card?
The blue card looks like Serum Visions, the new art.
Serum Vision sale.
I'm not sure what the white card is. Looks like 2 Serum Visions.
Oh, so another Path to Exile. Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's the right choice there, taking out the Path to Exile since
so with 2 paths now removed.
Wait, he doesn't want to resolve the Death Shadow. Okay.
Yeah, so that's interesting because right now he's not presenting a clock.
Yeah, I mean,
he's giving Jeremy time to draw or search into potential answers for.
Yeah, he could. So what he could have done there, right, was to crack and shock the Scalding Tons for black mana, play the Death Shadow, and present a very persistent threat on the board.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially the case after Hand Disruption spell.
Yeah, exactly. Because you now know that Jeremy doesn't have anything to mess you up, right? Yeah. Oh, but that's stubborn denial for Ikang as well. Very good safety net for his Death Shadow in case anything wrong happens.
Yeah, so precisely right now, he's in a position to push his life total down low enough.
Yeah.
Present the Death Shadow as a threat and back it up with counter magic.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that this is also why I don't really like his sideboarding plan.
Okay.
If he brought in more disruptive elements for Hand Disruption, there's very little that he can catch because basically Jeremy's answers to his threats are instant, and if they're drawn off the top of the deck, right, it's irrelevant. It does help him to shield to a certain extent, preempt, but I think that the reality is that it's a very, very passive line of play, and honestly, I think that Jeremy has had a very slow game as well. If he was able to pull out like better threats or any kind of card drawing spells to gain a form of card advantage, I think that he would be far ahead right now. And I mean, right now, Jeremy's plan is just to sit back and wait because there's nothing that is threatening him. He can just afford to lay more lands, play more things, and then eventually just dodge whatever, like plan a game state that he can like overwhelm Ikang with. Well, Pro in a very interesting article written many years ago was something called "Who's the Beatdown." So in this game, in different like games of Magic, right, there's a different role for each player, whether you're the control player or you're the beatdown. So in this situation, it seems to me like Ikang is the beatdown player.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
He's
definitely.
playing very passively, which allows the control, which is beneficial to Jeremy, who is the control player's plan.
So here's Remand onto the Snapcaster Mage. This does indicate that Jeremy does not have any more blue colored mana, so it lets him easily resolve his Death Shadow with the Stubborn Nile as backup for any Path to Exiles or Path to Exiles, I guess. Path to Exile, bang. Wait, what? Wait. No. Okay. So Ikang almost forgetting he has a Stubborn Denial in his hand. Okay, so Jeremy draws there.
So the Death Shadow now is a significant threat.
Yeah, it's a 4/4.
But again, I suppose that in like Magic is often like, because there's variants of the top of the deck, a lot of people think that Magic is a luck based game, but it really isn't. It's a game of like limiting the options that your opponent has to deal with any given board state. So like in this situation, right, because Jeremy was so far back on mana, he missed a few land drops. He wasn't able to like start building a board. And now it seems like Ikang has a very solid board position to win this game. There are 3 Path to Exiles that are already out of his opponent's options.
Yeah.
So the Death Shadow does look very, very lethal. But by waiting this long, he potentially has given like Jeremy time to draw out of his early game problems. And I mean, it's still not beyond the realm of possibility that he gets the 4th Path to Exile. If he had done this earlier and if he was able to be a bit more aggressive, right, he might be able to right now already have Jeremy at a point where he doesn't have.
He might have a more convincing win. Like,
I don't think it's about convincing. It's just it's that you are in a board situation where it's difficult for you to come back from because your life total doesn't allow you room to maneuver.
That's true.
Yeah, so
looks like Lightning Helix onto.
And now he's gonna Lightning Bolt the Death Shadow, I think.
Lightning Helix and Bolt the Death Shadow.
Oh no, actually he's at 6 life, so he's just gonna Lightning Helix and.
Oh, it's just Snapcaster Mage getting back the
Nile.
Stubborn Nile. Okay. Stubborn Nile, very good card. So now back to Jeremy's turn. It's gonna bolt you. Okay. Down to 6. So I need Snapcaster. Bolt. So Jeremy's out here is pretty much just to burn Ikang's face off this planet. Does he have the burn though? Does he have the Snapcaster Mage? So Snapcaster Mage, it lets him block the Death Shadow, I guess, and present some sort of and recurse back one of his burn spells. Then he needs to top deck another burn spell. So let's see if Jeremy has that. Ikang goes in for a kill. Does Jeremy have? Show me the stuff, Jeremy. Okay, tap 2. Tap blue. And red for Snapcaster Mage. Alright, that's the cool art version. So we're gonna get back Lightning Helix. So if Lightning Helix Ikang's face. Oh no, that's not gonna help. If Lightning Helix Ikang's face, Death Shadow will also get bigger. And well, you can block the Death Shadow, but little does Jeremy know Ikang has the Fail Push in his hand. So any blocking shenanigans that Jeremy has in his head probably not gonna be very good when it pans out. Hey, Joe, see here. Joe, see here. Hey. Hey, oh, yeah, so here's Fail Push onto the Snapcaster Mage. So does Jeremy Ma has anything else here? So what are Jeremy's possible options here? Okay.
So yeah, there's a bit of a timing issue there that I think that Ikang can learn from. He fatal pushed. I mean, my understanding, I don't know what the board state is, and I don't know what's the communication between the players.
Mhm.
But it seems like he fatal pushed before blockers were declared.
Yeah, that's true.
So that basically gives Ikang more time to decide what he, or basically he gives him more information to decide where he wants to point his lightning helix.
Yeah, that's true.
So in this case, he, the idea may have been just to make sure that it wouldn't be able to block. It wouldn't be able to block and then destroy. But yeah,
Ajani Vengeance, is that?
it was a spicy item.
Yeah. Let's see what that card does.
The Death Shadow doesn't untap.
Oh, so yeah, +1 target opponent doesn't untap during control's unstep step,
Yeah.
but that's another Death Shadow on Ikang's side though. So does Jeremy have a check for that other Death Shadow? Otherwise he's just dead. Oh no, he does. And the 4th Path to Exile comes into play. Holy crap, what a god. Jeremy Ma, ladies and gentlemen. So Jeremy draws his card. Does he have anything to close out the game? He can stall this Death Shadow as long as he wants, but he needs something to get the game back, I think. No, that's Thought Scour. Thought Scour resolves. Mills top, Thought Scour, Street Wraith, sorry. Draws an unknown card. Plays Bloodstained Mire. And it's gonna... Nope, okay, nothing else to do. Looks like Jeremy finally maintained his foothold in this game. What do you think?
It's very precarious for him because he
He's at 2. I mean,
at
he's
least now he has a few turns to try and find an answer.
but definitely still prone to the stray lightning bolt off the top. You know.
Yeah. It depends on really what's in Jeremy's hand as well. He could be sitting on another Snapcaster Mage.
That's true.
Which means that any burn spell will win him the game.
Mhm.
Or he has time to draw into potential answers.
Yep. Not to mention. Oh,
in fact, another
Restoration
Ajani
Angel.
actually wins him the game as well.
Okay, so wait. Okay, so I think this is pretty good here. So if he has a land for his Celestial Colonnade, he can swing it for lethal.
Actually, this is interesting because I think that
Oh, okay. Swings in for 3. So does Ikang have anything to stop this?
Alright, yeah, this is fair. Yeah.
Okay, so taps 2.
It's probably
Terminate.
the safer play.
Oh. Does he have Bolt? Does Ikang have Bolt? I don't think Ikang has Bolt in his graveyard. I haven't seen a Bolt from him yet. Yeah, Ikang feeling very bad here, not having the Bolt. He's gonna fail push the Resto Angel. Did Revolt trigger yet?
He has a fetch line in play.
Oh, okay. So he has to fetch though, so loses him 1 life. Well, so, from what I know, he probably has another land in his hand, so not the worst thing. Yeah, so Ikang here pleading for mercy as Jeremy points out that he ordered it wrong. Yeah. So yeah, Jeremy very merciful as he lets Ikang crack his land before he casts the fatal push. Jeremy Ma here, what does he have in his hand? Let's see what he has. Okay, nope, doesn't have anything. So, Restoration Angel does bite the dust.
There was actually another line of play that Jeremy could have taken, which was a bit riskier. It represented a win without blocking.
Okay.
And that was to use a Ajani to shoot his opponent for 3. Restoration Angel the Ajani and then shoot for 3 again.
Restoration Angel targets permanents, not creatures.
I think it's permanent, right?
Let's look that
I
up.
could be wrong, yeah.
I think you're mistaking Restoration Angel with the cat.
Oh, with the cat, yeah, because we've been doing all cats.
Non-angel creature, yeah.
Oh, it's a creature, right?
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, so no.
No, it's
My
not.
bad.
It's not a copy of the cat.
Not the cat.
Not the cat. So yeah, what's gonna happen now?
But Jeremy has basically put Ikang on a 1-turn clock.
Yep. Also, Jeremy is now out of bolt range. I don't think Ikang has any draws here that saves him, honestly. Wow. Very well piloted by Jeremy, actually.
Yeah, I think Jeremy maneuvered. But, I mean, again, he was given space to maneuver.
Yeah, I mean...
and it's these little differences, minor plays that make a difference in
I think Ikang added, made too many small mistakes that just added up to Jeremy's win here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
a stray ball
flying
off the top, of
top.
course.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. All right.
Well
So,
played, Jeremy.
yeah, very well played
by.
by Jeremy Ma. Yeah, very impressive navigation of a very precarious situation there.
Yeah, he piloted out of a bad situation.
Yeah, definitely.
Gave himself as many options as
Very
possible.
respectable play right there. So yeah, if you
Good
guys just tuning in to Modern and Modern here at Grego Games, our 3-round modern casual event here, Singapore, sunny Singapore, A3 Club Street. You've just watched Ikang versus Jeremy Ma, Grixis Death Shadow versus Jeskai Flash. Jeremy Ma takes it 2-0 in a rather stylish fashion. Stylish?
I wouldn't call it stylish, but yeah.
Very cool. If you're interested to see more of our streams, do check us out on Tuesdays as well, where we have standard 8 p.m. UTC plus 8 Singapore time, and on Wednesday, you're already here, so you know what's up on Wednesday. 8 p.m. UTC plus 8 modern. 3 rounds, real people playing real Magic, and check out our partners as well at Power9 Podcast, www.power9podcast.com. You can cast the push and response fetch. Yeah, that's true also. So yeah, I'll play some replays from our past events, and I'll catch you guys in a bit for round 3. See ya.